Set up.
Yes.
So, Robert L. Dean, we got a great interview with us today. Who do we have with us today?
This woman right here is the epitome of the hardest working woman in show business. Forget just gospel, show business. They talk about James Brown. Well, this is the lady version of James Brown, a worker,
You know,
and she
just thinking
does it.
about him anytime. Whew.
Now, iconic woman of God, sister in the fellowship,
Yes.
Miss Vickie Winans. Good morning to you.
Hi, doctor.
You do
Good
it. You going
morning.
good. We're gonna get you all set up. We here, but I'm gonna just start. I'm first of all gonna start off. Can I start off with a personal story?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, I was trying to book you on an event, and because you had been to San Diego and everything,
Hmm.
and somebody said, okay, well, here's the number to her booking agent,
And guess who it
and
was?
and I called, and you answered the phone,
Yep.
and you said, "Hey, baby," and wait a minute, and I timed it. I timed it.
Right.
I got on the phone with you, and you had all the conversation, and we had it all in 1 minute. And then you said to me, "I'll get back to you, and I'll let you know what my schedule say." And you said, "All right, love you." Click. And I kid you not, before the end of the day, you had called me back, and I said, "Oh my goodness!" I said, "This woman right here."
Yep.
You were literally in the younger days of our record label and everything. You were our example of what it meant to work hard. And we fell in love with you. I used
Yes.
to use you as an example to my artists of how you could be on top of the world, but if you came to San Diego, you came by yourself. You sung the church happy. You had them laughing,
And then she
and
what?
then you got your suitcase of product
And
and went and
sold it.
sold your own CDs. Got your money, got back on the plane, and said, "Love y'all, see you later." I said, "Who does that?" You know. So I just had to tell that story about
Yes.
how impactful you
Not
have
only
been on our
that,
career.
do you know I hear that story at least once every other day?
Wow.
Somebody saying the same. They may not go off. I mean, I just get it every other. I'm so glad I lived my life and ran my career. I did. 42 years I managed myself doing 175 to 200 shows a year by myself. Uh, I sell product. I make jewelry to sell. Make people laugh, cry, worship, and dance. That's a whole lot to do in one night.
Hmm.
And I find myself, I look at internet and I see where they have a lot of artists all in there together. I never got into that barrel because it's something about me not wanting to, I just don't need to, be on stage with everybody else. I love, I mostly get calls for headlining. I
Hmm.
do headlining and they do local acts,
Hmm.
and I love it.
Well, you know what's so funny? I'm gonna turn those Rob because Rob been waiting for this interview. But we actually played a few of your songs before we came into the interview. But the one that was to my heart is that your son, Marvin Jr., had a tribute to Mama, and
Yeah.
we played that song,
Beautiful
and we had
song.
a beautiful
Jesus.
time with him. He actually a couple of years ago we had him at the San Diego County Fair. Him ministering, he brought his whole family, and we just really began to connect
About
with
my
him.
babies,
Yep,
Yes.
yes, yep. And he's
them,
just
them ain't nothing but a bunch of starlets.
yep.
They on, they on TV, movies, all over.
Track star.
Hmm.
Three just got back from the Dominican Republic.
Wow.
Disney, they just brilliant,
Yeah, Abbott.
beautiful.
Track and field, I
Yeah,
believe,
yeah.
too.
Now she gonna be another security rider. She hawked that girl down at the end of that video. It's on my Instagram,
I
and
saw
I
it.
go by that video every day. If I'm feeling like, okay, come and push, you gotta push through this. I go and watch that girl, and she hawked that girl down 1 second.
Hmm.
I
Yes,
didn't
she did.
think she was gonna win. And Coconut sent me the video. When he see me, he wouldn't tell me. He said, "Ma, just watch it." Had me all nervous and worried. Baby, I couldn't see her, but all I heard was, "Carissa, Carissa, yeah, girl." Man, I almost fainted. I almost fainted. baby, right? She running just in the finals for the 100 millimeter, 200, and the 400.
Well,
Amen.
she's a well-versed athlete. I'm a coach of 35 years track and field. And
What?
yes, I coached at San Diego State University, Southwestern College, San Diego High, and now I'm at Claremont High School.
I'm gonna interrupt him. What he should have said is that he's a Hall of Fame track coach. This ain't he ain't just a track coach. He's a Hall of Famer track
You,
coach.
you, people be trying to bring their stuff down,
Yeah.
but I don't figure people out. Sometimes they try to do that so you can get some more build into what they're saying.
Right,
So
right.
he ain't the only one talking. Now both of y'all talking about him.
Yeah. Yes.
That's
Yes,
a
man.
trick. That's a trick.
Because the show is about you. We are so honored to have you. And you started singing at 8, all through your teenage years with a group called the International Sound of Deliverance. Let's talk about
Well,
that.
no, I sang at 8. I did 7, 8. My mama used to put us 4 at a time in the bathtub to save water. Because she had 12 kids. And she put us in there in some ties. Y'all remember the ties? They got liquid ties.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Remember they came in the orange box,
right.
the white powder,
Yes.
and, and that was our get clean.
Uh-huh.
So I used to be white once. I used to be a white girl. You get out that tag, you be ashy and I don't know what.
Wow.
But that's why your skin is so beautiful now. Thank you,
Well, maybe
Mama.
so.
Thank you, Mama.
Yeah.
And even you grew up in the International Gospel Center. Let's talk about
Right,
growing up in the church because you were Pentecostal like us, and that was a very, very strict time that we lived in.
right. Um, we just had to do what we had to do until we realized this is crazy. Some of the stuff we're doing is nuts. But I thank God for the spirituality side more so than where you can what you can wear, because we got whole demons in full spiritual regalia, and they're just as full of the devil as they could be. I'm gonna turn this around.
Right.
Something about this is not right.
Yes, ma'am.
Hold on. 'Cause it looks like I'm looking upside down.
Especially in the time in which we're living in. There you go.
That's better.
That's
Yeah.
better. Especially in the time we're
Thank you.
living in now, we've allowed too much to go on in the church. You don't know who's what now.
What is the church? We don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Church is really us. We're the church. The church is not brick and mortar.
Come
Yeah.
on.
Those are cathedrals and tabernacles. We're the church.
Yeah.
And that's what Coconut named his church Perfecting Home. He said, we want y'all to welcome home. Welcome home. Yes, we are the church. We want the church to be welcomed home.
That's right.
Now
Yeah.
for those of you all that don't know, when she say coconut, she talking about her son.
I'm sorry.
Her,
You
her,
know.
her youngest
Yeah.
son.
Yeah. Yeah. Because
Everybody I know, I've been talking about them since they've been born.
Right.
Yeah.
Coconut and Mario.
yeah. And
Skeeter.
Skeeter.
and we get so tickled because
Jesus.
the one thing about you, and I have to say this, you are probably the realest artist that I have ever met in life. There's no chaser. There's no fluff. If you like us, you like us. If you don't, you be like, praise the Lord, and keep it pushing. But what I've always loved about you is there's never been a time that I've literally called you and you didn't take the time out to talk to me. That means a lot
I
to
try
us,
my best.
you know. And so my question, I remember one time you did an interview and you said you did one song or something and you thank the label or whoever it was because you said it affords you to pay for the other end of your house or something like that. You said that song was so big it paid the other
I
part of
was
the
with
house.
Quaker.
Yeah,
Quaker Oaks.
I was
Yes.
with Quaker.
yeah.
And I ran out there. No, God. And when I come by that house, it was $2 million house. And I had 2 million pennies. It's a big difference.
A big
So
difference.
I really didn't have 2 million pennies. So at the time I was working with Quaker Oats, and I had 3 national commercials out. And at the very end, I was with them 6 years. I was supposed to be with them 1. I attached myself to that 300C when it came out, looking like a Bentley. I endorsed that. They sold zillions of them. And I never charged. I never took an attorney. I'm just not your regular artist. I never went in a room with an attorney. Well, this is what we're going to do here, and forward to with here for therefore. Anybody did all that. I just walked in there. They gave me at the end of a 10-city tour. We had a competition. I came up with it. We ran it. They gave me a 300C with put Lamborghini doors on this 300C, and they shipped it to every city that we had a show in. I came back still and asked for no money. I did everything. I didn't ask for a dime. They called me up there 2 days after I got back and gave me a $500,000 check.
Wow. Because of your heart and because of your integrity, you are
They didn't have
very
nobody to
known.
fight with. Why? Why we always got to run somewhere with an attorney? What? I don't get it. Can't you
People,
read?
people skill.
Well, no. If the contract is given to me, I can read. And we ain't talking about no Frosted Flakes. We talking about Chrysler Corporation.
Right. The majors.
I mean, these are, and I just had sense enough. I've never had an agency. Like, you get maybe a William Morris. I went to William Morris. They didn't know what to do with me. They said, ma'am, the best thing for you to do is keep on doing all these 9,000 shows you're doing.
Right.
We don't even know where to put you. I was trying to see maybe do something. Child, I left them. I ain't doing nothing no different than what I've been doing. I had a little comedy in there, thanks to Bishop Jakes. He the one got me off all that comedy. He said, "You the funniest thing I ever seen in my whole life."
For real. For real. You are.
Now, my question is, and this is just a rumor, and you can help me through it. I hear when you walk into a room to negotiate a contract, there's like a theme music that's playing when you walk in. You know how like Shaft had his theme music. I hear that when you walk into a place, everybody in their head is hearing a theme music.
They hear long as I got King Jesus. Long as I got King Jesus. That's what they're hearing.
Baby, I can't even shoot that song. Do anybody got any kind of weapon that I don't have to? I sing that song every single solitary show. I just got home last night. I sung it last night. I sung it night before last week, all last month. Bar mitzvahs, dog shows. I don't care what. Nunneries, pope parties. Wait, let me get that right. Did I say Diddy or Pope? Pope.
Pope.
Yeah, Pope. Do they have parties?
They probably have fellowships or something.
They have galas
Or gatherings.
and gatherings of reaching out and
No. First of all, I'm finna get the doctor over here. Why he try to act like his voice was all low when I asked the question? And when I said do the Pope have parties, his voice went up 10 notches. They have
hallelujah.
they have he don't bit more know what he talking about.
They're the man in the moon.
So let me ask you this question. You have traveled
Yes.
all over the world.
Yes.
Tell us some of the places that you absolutely love, and then some places that if you don't ever have to go back again,
You don't want to go.
Las Vegas.
You love or didn't want to go back.
Everybody gonna say, "Oh man, she gamble." No, she don't gamble. She shop.
Yes. They have some good stuff down there.
Baby, when I tell you, I love Las Vegas. I love New York. I don't care how. The streets are supposed to be dirty. It's not New York if you don't hear a whole lot of. All you hear is bong, 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 bong all day long. Taxis and this and that. People hustling and busting. And I mean, just making a living. And then now my son's church is in Beverly Hills.
Yes.
How you go out to Beverly Hills, California, and start pastoring? I said, boy, you the poorest thing in Beverly Hills. You know how rich I got that old money. That old money out there in Beverly Hills.
Oh, yes.
But his church is doing so good. I'm so proud of him.
Wow. That's awesome.
And I also like, see what else? I like, you know what? My regiment, I decided I was not going to be a scandalous person. I don't like when people don't like me. I want you to love me.
Right.
So I do out of my way, hug the babies, pick up the dogs, just do everything I can. Everybody who want a picture, I stop and give it.
Right.
I don't just run off the stage, run to my dressing room, run. I don't.
Right.
And I do that because, first of all, that's me. I'm such a huge personality.
Yes, you are.
And I'm saying it. I said, I am such. I didn't say I have such. I am a huge personality because of my dad. And then the humor comes from my mama.
Hmm.
Oh my God. She was absolutely hilarious. Yeah. And they got it up on my Instagram where she got up there supposed to be taking over, supposed to be doing the intermission while I changed my clothes
I
for
won't
my
complain.
live too. And she got up there talking about something. Well, Vickie asked me to sing this.
Right, she
I'm
did
looking
say
at this
that.
like, she said, but you know, one day my voice just took off.
Right,
Who says that? My voice just took off and it never did come back.
right. And she told the church upside down.
Yes, she
I
did.
won't complain.
Yeah,
So,
but you know your homework.
Yes, ma'am.
well, Robert is known as the Wikipedia of gospel. You ask him every album you have, he probably tell you what you wore, and where you recorded it and everything else. I want to ask this question because you said something very early on. You
Hmm.
said that you are one of 12 children.
Yes.
Tell me about these brothers and sisters that you had in 12.
Yeah, my mom had 4 boys and 8 girls.
Wow.
And yeah, I was saying that we were, uh, the story we got off of it, but we were so close. We were so poor. But my mama never worked. Can you imagine? My daddy worked 2 and 3 jobs a day. He walked around with a leather, he was a carpenter contractor. He walked around with a leather strap around his waist. That man got up one Sunday. He came downstairs. I said, Daddy, why is you looking so puffy? Because he had that leather strap under his suit coat with hammers and drills and nails and saws and all that. I said, Daddy, why do you? He said, I don't know. I may run into something. I got children to feed.
Just he was a worker.
But we had 12, but we had the best family. We all sang. With the 4 of us in the bathtub at the same time, we would always have contests, and I would always lose. So I said to myself, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm a Dennis the Menace. I'm crazy. I'm just letting you know. I said, okay, I'm the judge tonight. I'm the judge. So we got in.
She took over.
I made myself the judge,
Right.
and so I won. So I deemed myself the winner. And I went to screaming and hollering at. I came out the room. Mama was sitting at the table. I said, "Mommy, mommy." I said, I can sing. I can sing. Mom, I think I can sing. I beat all of them. Just full of the devil. This is full of the devil. And I said, I beat all of them. She said, what? Well, let me see a pastor let you sing something. I was 8, 7 or 8. And they let me stand up in church and I sang, Jesus loved me. This I know. I sung that. And the people started shouting. I was like, well, let me just take on off. I just went to doing whatever. The jalopy, as my mama said. So that's how I started getting to singing. And then we started singing together outside the den window. We would open up the window. People would come down the alleyway back there. And we had a crowd like about, 16, 17 people every time we did that. But all my brother Tim Bowman,
Tim Bowman. Phew.
Tim Bowman, Tim Bowman is ridiculous.
He's a jazz artist, jazz star.
Oh
Jeez.
no, Tim Bowman Sr., that's my brother.
That's
That's Tim Bowman Jr.'s
that
daddy.
that Tim Bowman Sr. is a beast on the jazz
Yeah,
circuit.
he's at #1 right now on charts, all charts.
Yes.
He just released a song. Tim Bowman Jr., on the other hand, somebody need to get him because he done lost his whole mind. That boy, he on tour. He put his own self on tour. He don't get into all that other stuff either. He's so much like me, it's pathetic. He acts just like me. He
I saw his
manages stuff.
tribute. He did a tribute to you because his
Did you
church
see
does
that?
tributes, and they hit it dead on. The tribute they did for you was amazing.
That tribute is to the Smithsonian.
Wow.
They picked that one, 2 others they did, and they put the 3 of them in Smithsonian. Came to the church. The white guys had a great big old sign that Tim Bowman had been adopted into the Smithsonian because the whole time that we wasn't paying any attention, but the whole time the pandemic was going,
Yes,
every Sunday morning, Tim tribute somebody,
some major
some
artists.
group, and told. First of all, if I just didn't know him, I might would have had an attitude. How you gonna get here and tribute me and tap my own song?
Right.
But that's what he did, and they gave him an award. And he's the only him, Dr. Jones, I think, and Walking Jerusalem, Mahalia Jackson.
In the Smithsonian.
So
So let me
yeah,
Wow.
ask you
that is
this.
Smithsonian.
Wow.
Let me ask you this question in the sense of you have been all over the world. Who are some of the iconic people that you have met that you left a lasting impression on? I'm not going to say they left it on you because I've never seen you go anywhere without you changing people and
Yes.
blessing people. So, who are some of the iconic people that you remember meeting and having them being changed?
Michael Jackson, Beyonce,
Wow.
Quincy, Quincy Jones, you name it, Usher, you name it. I've been, I've known everybody. Michael Jackson. I opened my kids. They don't want to give me no credit. I'll be telling them I opened for Michael Jackson. Ma, you just sung a song before he came on stage. Well, what is the difference?
That's opening.
That I, we, we, we don't give, we don't like give each other credit.
Right.
But I opened for Michael Jackson. I sure did.
Wow.
And then I, when I got done, first of all, he told, that boy came out to, we was at Radio City Music Hall.
Wow.
And you know, Michael Jackson can't hold Radio City Music. Excuse me,
No.
they can't hold him.
No.
But the tickets were $10,000 a piece. They were paying for tickets that were all the way outside. And then he came out there, and then he told me that they got my PR person, and they took me in the back, and he brought me in this trailer. I met Diana Ross.
Wow.
I met Prince. Prince was born with snow white hair. He's
Wow.
probably dying it now, but he was born with hair bleached blonde. He
Wow.
was the most beautiful thing, and we won't even talk about Paris.
Wow.
She looked like an angel fairy godmother floating around.
Wow.
Michael Jackson had dressed up in so many pairs of socks. I said, "Oh Jesus!" She had on a mink. And he said, "I love the Winans. I love you." He said, "Thank you for doing this for me." I wanted to say, "Excuse me, can I have half your check?"
Right. For real. Half of it. Now, you share some really close relationships in the industry besides your Detroit people. Let's talk about your relationship with Yolanda Adams because there's you guys
My
are
best
very close.
friend. That's my bestie. I love her so much until it's a special kind of love that we have. I didn't really realize that she loved me the way she does.
She does.
I really don't stop because everybody, I'm a loner.
Hmm.
I stay in this big old house by myself. And I really don't do a lot of socializing with my peers. I don't ever see the Clark sisters in Detroit, ever. Well, I don't live in Detroit no more.
Right.
I'm in Atlanta.
Hmm.
So when we see each other, we all the time, we be beating each other up, but we don't get to see each other at home. But those girls are my girls. Um, Yolanda Adams is a doll baby. Uh, and it's nothing to be said. I'm going to get my pictures of Taylor from the time she was born.
Yeah.
And now she's on her way to college or in college. Yolanda going to send me my pictures. She picks up the phone. I just call to say I love you. It's her. Oh my God. Uh, I, do you know there are so many singers out here that won't ever get a chance? That hurts my heart. I'm talking, everybody goes to Kim Burrell. That's great. But I'm talking about singers that we could sing along with.
Right.
Like the songs, the reason why songs are so sing along songs. You could sing along with Kim, but you're gonna be singing, you're gonna have to be Kim.
Right.
Because can't nobody sing like Kim.
No.
Yeah,
Right.
I can't do that.
Right.
I gotta sing. Say in his arms
Right.
in order for me to get some attention.
Right.
But see, she be hitting them notes like somebody, good God. However, I chose to sing where people can sing along. People want to sing along. And then some people, Kim is an artist.
Hmm.
She's an artist for us too,
Right.
because we understand her.
Hmm.
And not only Kim, but my God, Jessica Reedy, I just ran on her the other day. Oh, these people can sing. Sean, and I mean, there's so many. guys,
Right.
uh, these people can sing. I don't get to run to them all. I'm headlining everything. People don't call me for tours. I don't know why.
Let
I'm
me
not gonna go anyway. But anyway,
let me ask you this question. Um, I always thought that Colgate or
Yep.
Crest
Yep.
should have picked you up as a spokesperson, but my question would be is your physical beauty
Yes.
health regimen because you are
holy
always
Christ.
still so vibrant
And be
and, and,
dressed.
and dressed
Ooh.
and
She
beautiful
always
and the
been.
smile that lights up a room. We want to know the secret.
What's the secret?
What's the secret?
Okay, first of all, that was 25 questions. Number one, my daddy, our family should celebrate the month of October
Uh,
as Jack O' Lantern month because my daddy's smile came all the way back here. And so we was all hit.
oh
Look at
God.
Tim Bowman when he smiled. He got that same smile
Right.
all the way over here. So when you smile, God had to give us some space to put all the gums in. Then he had to put all them teeth in them gums. So we 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 I tell people we
Oh
gum
Jesus.
into the world,
Right.
gum into the world.
Right.
Then we get them little itty bitty teeth to go with our little bitty heads.
Right.
Then it's something about this ain't right. Then they all fall out. Whether my mama put a string on them and slam the door, or whether we just kept twirling them around till they fell out.
Right.
And then you mean to tell me you gonna get my age and y'all coming back out again and turning brown and all kinds of stuff. Child, it take money to implants and throwbacks, upkeeps and crowns and all. I got all kind of stuff. It may look pretty,
Right.
but baby, you gonna pay.
Right. She should wear a crown with us all over.
In the
When
name,
it's
in the
all over.
name.
So tell
Yeah,
us.
but no, I tried to. That's just my. I have to.
Yes.
I have because if I take these two out and think I'm gonna get the regular, it's gonna be you're gonna be able to see down into my throat.
So tell us your health regimen because
Right.
I mean you just as vibrant.
You talking about my Mickey Mouse shirt?
No, I'm saying
Just
I
your
want to know
whole
your
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 whole
health your health regimen because
yes.
you always got so
That's
much
sweet, ain't it?
energy.
That's sweet, ain't it?
Yo, that's
That is
nice.
you always wear stuff that just bling bling and be fabulous.
Bling bling and be fabulous. Not bleach blonde.
No, you ain't no bleach blonde. No, no. You were right up. You were stayed up.
Oh, oh, please don't start me laughing at that. I laughed at that for 3 days straight. Bleach blonde. Bad baby, I could have had her over my house for dinner. I'd have took her shopping in Lenox Mall. I want you to know Jasmine Crockett
Yes.
is my anyway. What was you saying? I didn't went into politics. What'd you say?
I just wanted to know your health regimen because you got so much energy.
Yes.
I have energy because I want to have energy.
Mhm.
If I don't want to have energy, I just go lay down. And you know what? I do what I want to do. But all that I want to do is good. So somebody asked me, a friend of mine asked me the other day, have you ever it's a million pictures of you on the internet and stories. The first story she sent me was written by a white man. It was so long and it was older. And it said Vickie Winans is an institution. I said, what is that? I mean, I know what an institute, a mental institution, there's several institutions.
Right.
So I started reading, whoever this man was sorely impressed with me. And then she said, you should Google yourself. I said, no, I ain't Googling nothing. She finally talked me into Googling myself. Man, doctor, I needed a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
All I saw was
Yep.
all the way down the page. Because I take pictures with everybody
Mhm.
and everybody posts.
Mhm.
People don't understand. You running wild trying to get back into your bus, ma'am, what you just sung might help them. But if you ever just give them a picture because they bought the ticket,
Right.
that wouldn't hurt.
It wouldn't hurt.
Now,
They know you tired, and I sing hard,
Yes, you
and I
do.
be tired.
Yes.
But if I'm walking, somebody say it's always a mob. Can I get a picture? I turn around. Let's get a selfie right quick. I'll take their phone. 'Cause I'm good at it. Click. We got the picture. Who don't want to hear that? You don't
Right.
have to be loved. Nobody don't have to like you.
Come on.
Nobody don't have to want a picture from you
That's right.
looking like a baboon. Nobody don't want to. I mean, I'm serious. I mean, they want pictures because they love what you just blessed them with.
Right.
You have Marvin Winans with his bad writing self.
As a
Yes, I
singer.
was married to him, and yes, I did divorce. But let me tell you what I didn't do: learn how to write like him.
Wow.
That rascal is bad.
He's
When you go
bad.
down into the corridors of your mind,
Yes.
what?
Yes.
It's just, excuse me, can we have somebody to interpret what you're trying to get us to hear?
Right.
He's just
Amazing.
bad. You get bad, give honor where honor is due. What you don't like, you leave.
That's right.
My question to
You better
you,
preach it.
my question to you is, in this social media age and everything else, the young people always talk about people DMing them and sending them message. I want to ask in the truest sense, because you sing all over, how do you deal with the
These
man that
these
comes up to you,
these bishops
and
and
bishops
preachers
that
and
come up
prophets.
and sort of woman of God?
Okay, first of all, there's two letters that we misrepresent. Um, D and T. There is no such word called man of God. They put a D on that man and a T on God. And they only do that when they want to say, make us think
It
they're
deep.
more spiritual than they are.
Deep and spooky. Hmm.
The man of God. I am the man. No, no. You go right over there to pre-kindergarten and learn how to say man and God, and then come back.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
That's good.
See,
Because she said reading is fundamental.
baby, don't come with that.
Please.
Yeah,
Please.
enunciation
Right.
is
Trying to be
important.
deep and spooky. Don't even know where
And
Genesis
then, and
is.
then their voice changed. I got that on my Instagram. Maybe they was on there. They rolling. Because I said, a lady prophesied to me, tell me, I don't know you, do I? I said, yes, you do. Right to her face in front of everybody. I said, yes, you do. I just got to singing We Shall Behold Him. Oh, well, maybe it's someone in this area. No, ma'am, there's no one up here but me.
Right.
You going to stop all this lying. Ananias and Sapphira going down. I
That's
don't know
right.
which one it is. So since I don't know, I'm going to get off that.
Now my question, what gave you the audacity to sing We Shall Behold Him and after Sandy Patty and to out sing the song?
Ooh. Man, I got blackballed, man. You ever been blackballed without holding a black ball?
Blackballed, why? You did a superb job.
That's the problem.
What?
What happened was, I did Sandy Patty. I was singing like in little churches and stuff around, and I ran up on that track. And when I tell you I was crying, and she sings, "We
Right.
shall behold him."
Right.
Me, I'm full throated. I
Full.
said, black people don't know this song. I'm gonna put a little pepper, hot sauce, Frank's hot sauce up in here, and I'm gonna do it over. And I did it. When We Shall Behold Him hit the charts in 1985, I have not looked back. I've had it all, done it all, owned it all, been there for other people, paid mortgages. I did a whole comedy tour,
Yep.
bought a Sprinter, had it wrapped, went and picked up homeless people in different cities. I did that for 50 cities, and I don't know if I'm not giving, I'm not living.
That's right. And she has 2 platinum albums under her credit. You don't get platinum just because. People are buying and supporting.
Who got 2 platinum albums?
You do.
Well, I do.
Yeah, I knew you didn't know.
What you mean? You know I ain't know.
Let me tell you what albums went platinum.
How come I don't know that?
Talk to her, Dr. Wild. Look
Well,
at my
see,
notes.
Yeah, talk to me because I'm about to clutch my pearls.
okay, so I do want you to know that, like I told you, Robert Earl Dean, the Wikipedia Gospel, he gonna make sure that he finds out everything about you. I do want to let you know that my only beef with Robert Earl
Don't have
Dean,
no beef with her.
I do have a beef with you.
With me? Okay.
The only beef I have with Robert Earl Dean is his research. He will find things out. We did an interview, and he said, yes,
Oh my God, I'm over here crying.
in 1973, at Billups High School in Georgia. And they look at him like, how did you know? Robert O'Dean, you got the
And
information?
Miss Vickie's very emotional, y'all. I'm a fan of hers, so I know she loves hard, and she's emotional like I am.
Yeah, so go and read.
Share the Laughter, CGI Platinum 1999. Best of Vickie Winans, CGI Platinum 2002. Bring It All Together, Verity Platinum 2003. She's a 3-time platinum artist, and she has 18 projects under her belt. This is a legend. This is an icon.
Where you get that?
I did some research.
I know, but I mean, before I get out there and then somebody tell me I'm not.
It's on Wikipedia. Vickie Winans, Wikipedia.
Well, how can I get? I want to buy the plaques.
It's in the discography.
Discography.
I know it's in the discography, but in Mario's studio, my oldest son, he's got about 81 on the wall.
Yeah.
And they stopped giving them to you. You have to buy them.
You have to buy them.
So, right. So I want to buy mine. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I already know my first album's platinum. I don't even have to look up that. We Shall Be Holding Been on in 1985. That got to be platinum.
The Be Encouraged album, it didn't have it down here, but it very well could be. And your son, they can look it up because they have data now that you can go sound scan and different things and look it up.
Okay, can you tell me how to get that done?
Yes.
To get the ones that you looked up?
Yeah. We will,
I'll
Robert.
hook you up with her.
We'll send it to her and get her all the information.
Okay.
And,
tell
and
me how
then,
to get it.
yeah, and then there's a
God.
company.
If that comes to pass, I'm going to come wherever you live. Where you live at?
San Diego. You've been here before.
Okay, I'm going to come to San Diego. We're going to have a party.
Come on.
I'm going to give you a party.
Come on.
But you know, the one thing about it is simply this. You have blessed so many people.
Oh, God, yes. We
It's
love
just
her.
so important for us to be a blessing to you. Growing up, listening to your music, you know, I'm 59 years old now, and you've always been a part of my music, listening and watching you in the elegance that you have always presented yourself. Like some people will say, I never take myself too serious. I always felt that you were serious, but you always had something to laugh about, which I felt kept you always relevant for both the young and the old.
She'll laugh at herself too.
Yeah.
She'll make a joke
That's the problem.
about when she had gained weight and TD Jakes ministered to her and she said, I look like the Pillsbury Doughboy, and I was just a crying away.
Yeah.
Okay, you know way too much.
Okay. So now
my
people.
God, I can't believe it, Robert.
Yeah, people are chiming in on social media. The program director, Evangel, says, my brother just told me he had the privilege of playing a jam session with Vickie Winans years ago, and she was dressed beautifully and really ready to rock. So people are starting to put their stories in here about when they met you, how they met you, what they did with you. You, like I said, you are the fabric of gospel music. You know, there's no fabric without. Yeah, you are the fabric. And if there's no Vickie Winans, you know, in the fabric, then that ain't the right fabric.
It's the cheap fabric because she always has.
It's a fabrication.
She always has expensive, exquisite taste for Jesus. You ought to see her house. I've seen pictures of her houses. She ain't no joke.
It was like walking around heaven, huh?
It was walking around heaven.
Yes.
Not all day.
Some of the day then. and she's getting ready to perform at the Greg Rawls Legacy Theater real soon. Let's talk about that.
I can't wait.
She's working with Rev Nation, Denise Tishner Davis.
Denise Tishner, have y'all heard her?
Oh, I've been a fan of her since she was with Ty Scott. She was the first female side to Ty Scott Records. Her and John P. Key were the first two.
And she's on my Christmas record.
She's a beast. That she's a singing machine, and she's a very close friend to our station.
I used to wonder. I said, "Girl, what are you? Do you have a vendetta against the song, or what's the problem? You was attacking this song like you was, ooh, it's unbelievable. She's unreal.
We play her single that was on your label.
Which one?
Which song? What song we played with her?
Now you gonna make. I'm not the Wikipedia, so let me put it up.
And she killing it.
Yeah, she killed everything she opened her mouth and sang.
And now she's a business lady doing
Yes,
what
now
doing
that's
what
the
other
part.
folks should be doing
That's
artist
that
development
part
and
right
stuff.
there. I had her laughing. So I said, "Excuse me, ma'am. When did all this start popping in? Where you doing all this? You doing to what you doing?" And she gets so tickled. I
She's
keep her
amazing.
laughing.
She's
I keep
amazing.
her laughing.
Another day.
Another day. Another
Another day.
day. It's a slow song. She recorded at your studio in your house.
No, not that one. Look, I just jumped in.
Jump in.
You see my face show up. Well, I know my song.
Yes, it was He's Been Good we did, Vickie. Remember that? We did He's Been Good. That was Kevin
Good.
Sansol. Yes, I did
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that I
Yeah,
remember.
yeah,
Okay, well I got the songs mixed up.
Watch this. Ladies and gentlemen, that was none other than the incomparable Miss
Denise
Denise
Fishner
Fisher
Davis,
Davis.
the first,
Yes.
Does she
first.
have a face?
She,
Huh?
she didn't put her
Come
face
on,
on.
where's your face?
She didn't put her face
No,
on.
remember, Miss Winans. I'm not gonna come on because I'm not looking right. But I love you. I know I love looking at you and my boys,
You know
my
what?
family.
I feel like I'm being spied on.
She been spied
I've
on.
been
She been
I've been
cheated.
You
spied on,
She been
you
cheated.
asked
talked
me to
about,
join,
mistreated.
so I didn't want to interrupt. I was just joining because you asked me to join. But I'm so excited. You know, just being privileged to know you all these years.
Hmm.
It's like a huge, amazing honor.
Hmm.
You already know how much I love you. I don't
Yes.
even know if you know how much, but I
Yes.
love you dearly, and
Yes.
have
I
just
know when I first heard you sing, I wanted you. I had just started my record label. I wanted you. You know it. You already
oh
know. I wanted her. The devil came in and tried to do what he tried to do, but baby, you are one.
She's one of.
You ain't no. Oh my God, they let you loose and get you set straight. And baby, you will never be at home. You
She.
got the
wow.
whole package.
Yes. Let,
Trust me.
let's talk about the show you guys are doing together since Denise is on here. Let's talk about the Greg Rawls Legacy Center Theater.
Yes. The Greg Rose Legacy Theater is a new theater in Myrtle Beach, and Vickie knows I've been going to Myrtle Beach singing for over 16 years at the Alabama Theater. But Greg Rose Legacy Theater is a new theater. Greg used to be the host at the Alabama Theater. He's an amazing country artist, won the Star Search back in the day with Ed
I
McMahon,
remember the name.
and now he has his own theater.
I know he
And
didn't
that
say
is
another name.
yeah. So that's where we're going to be doing their very first gospel concert, and it will be featuring the only Vickie Winans,
Vivienne.
and there will
Vivienne.
also be some of the Revelation artists will be on that platform as well. Destiny and Chris Brunson and Anointed, and myself, and I'm hoping that Vickie and I can sing our Christmas song together. I will talk about it. You let me know what you think.
You know what? I got something to say,
Say it.
and it's about Robert. First of all, I only see one shoulder of Robert. Thank you, Robert. We're glad that you could join us.
I'm here.
But um, your facial expressions, the reason why I'll be busting out laughing, because if somebody say something and your facial expressions are the funniest thing ever.
I've been known for that. We pray for me because it gets me in trouble too. So I'm trying to work
You look
on
like
it.
you. Ain't nothing. I mean, there is something wrong with Tourette's. It's a disease, but you get shocked into a Tourette's type syndrome mode. And baby, when I tell you I can't take it,
Right. She crazy. But you know what? Yolanda and I talk about you a lot. Yolanda Adams and I are very close as well.
is that why you asked me, girl? You know, you saw the
We
first thing came out my mouth.
we talk about you, and she loves you to life.
It's my
You've
bestie.
both been supportive to each other in
I
this.
sang at her wedding.
I
What am
know,
I doing singing at Yolanda Adams? First of all, I can't sing. Okay, I don't have time. I know the Zoom has got to cut off, but just let me tell y'all something. I don't consider myself a singer.
but you are.
I I got I got two engines. I got an engine for my talent that I do have, which incorporates the ability to make people laugh and have that same ability to love on them and everything else. But I also have the singing, knowing that I can't get up there and do all them runs that all of them do, which sometimes after a while you get the shakes.
Right.
But however, uh, God has given me another third mind to know a hit when you hear it.
Right.
Know a hit. I have not put out a record since 2009. These people won't let me go. This is a whole nother century.
Right.
What century we in?
We in that century. But but I do have to say, I'm glad that both you and Denise are here because I don't have a beef, but I've been trying to get signed for a minute now.
But God,
Don't interrupt me. Let me finish. And I have an anointing.
yes,
I have an anointing
to pray.
No, don't interrupt me. I have an anointing that I've been trying to market to
Oh,
these
Jesus.
labels, and it's called the Ministry.
You got that from James Cleveland.
And James was my mentor. And I think I got it, and I got it in different octaves. And it will
What does that mean?
it will literally when you get ready to sing and you need I'm like shh and I shh. I got all these
That's got its own feel.
yeah, and I'm trying to get signed to one of these
But
labels.
is there a audience for it? As a record executive, there has to be an
No,
audience
because
for it.
they can stay at home, then they don't have to worry about being quiet.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
I just want y'all to know that I'm gonna pray your strength because
Yes.
there's a hit up in me.
It's a hit up for you that only you and
Wait,
Jesus
if
need to
you gonna
hear.
pray, wait, excuse me, let's start to go. If you gonna pray my strength, and because there's a hit in you,
Right.
that's wrong.
Right.
That's
How you
exactly.
gonna pray my strength
Your
because
strength.
you got the hit?
Right.
Yeah,
If you pray my strength, I'm coming out with it.
yeah.
Right. Come
I'm
on
just trying.
now.
I'm just trying to spread the love.
Spread the love, but your hit could be for just you and Jesus.
Oh my
I
So
got
God.
now. You talking about some hits? I got songs ready to go. I just ain't got time to do them.
well,
Well,
You
we
ready to
gonna
go to Africa?
well, we gonna pray.
Yes.
well,
Because we want a single. We want a single.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to have to come back from Africa.
okay. And when you
And
come
don't
back,
stay
Ready
there.
to,
we
baby.
we want to be able to debut it and push it. One thing about our station, in real all sense, normally we can pick a hit out 6 months before is even charting.
I know that's right.
By the time we actually it starts to chart, we've been playing it for at least 6 months, and they always laugh at us. They said, "Well, how did you know?" Our program director literally listens to every song that comes in because she's as
At
a
least
former
more than once.
as an artist, she said she didn't like when we would send product out and nobody would listen to it. So every artist that sends their project in, she takes a listen to it and responds to it so that they know that we got it, and that it's honored that they did it, good, bad, or indifferent. One thing about what our goal is, and I'll say this to you, is honoring our icons,
Oh
and
yes.
honoring our legends.
Yes.
And we don't want people to not know that we stand on your shoulders. We stand on your giftings. We stand on your teachings of how to love and how to be good business people
And
be
how to
integral.
work.
Yeah.
Because her and Orlando Wright used to be a double duo. He'd be carrying that big old backdrop, step and repeat, and helping her sell her records.
Yeah, he would do that on like when I went to 100,000 places with Bishop Jakes
Yeah.
because I did need my banners and stuff. Other than that, I went by myself
Yep.
and still do.
Amen.
I
Well,
love it.
well, Robert, I know.
And you know what? Artists need to be taught. There's too many people doing too much too early.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
and y'all missing the block. Y'all missing it.
Yeah.
And next thing they're gonna be calling me asking, do I got any extra dates? I don't got the ones I got. They got me.
Come on.
So you got to get it right. And getting out there talking bad and doing all that extra talking, you got to get it right, saints. Because
Yep.
if you don't,
Somebody
we're gonna talk
called.
about
Right.
you bad.
Yep.
Yep.
Right.
You're right. Well, we know you're busy, and we could go on forever and ever. And I'm going to call your friend Yolanda when I get off this interview because this is one of my top on my list. We've had Myrna Summers, one of my dream interviews. We've had Vanessa Bell. We just premiered her new single, which is fabulous, called Today. We've had Keith Pringle. We've had Sandra Crouch. We've had Lynette Hawkins, and we got the one and only Vivienne
You
Winans.
know what? I'm about to be on the floor. No, you did not say Vivian.
I told you
You
he
know he
Wikipedia.
knows.
That's my name is Vivian.
Yep. Yeah.
And I named my corporate Vivian, the dog, everybody to go to Coke School, everybody. I said, Mom, why would you give somebody a human being that name? That's plain crazy. So I incorporated, they was calling me Vicky, so people think my name is Vicky, but it's really not.
Yes, yes. Well, with that being said, um, um, Miss, I want to give you all the accolades. I want to give you Queen, Doctor,
Platinum artist,
Platinum
multiple
artist.
Stellar Award winner,
Yes,
Dove Award winner,
fashion icon.
fashion icon.
All of the above. Wait a minute. Wikipedia, the face of.
Of
Yeah,
yes,
yeah. We
Oh, you
want.
gonna show me how? You gonna show me how? Can I get those plaques if they say they're there?
Yes, yes. We're going to work on
we'll
that and
connect
get
you.
that to you. I'll do the work. Robert O'Dean will make sure that it gets over to you. And do you want us
And
to
you
send
gotta
it
tell me
directly
how
to
much
you,
they
or do you
cost.
want us to? Or you want us to send it to one of the sons?
I want to send them to what? Where?
Do you want us to send everything directly to you, or do you want us to send it to one of the sons? One of your sons.
Are you saying subs?
One of your
Sons.
sons. One of your sons.
Coconut and
My son,
Mario.
my sons got their own plaques. Bump them. They
Okay.
ain't gave me none.
Come
They-
I'm
on.
they-
sure you
they-
see that
We,
set 77 of them sitting up on his walls. I don't have nothing. I didn't even know I had one.
I
all
don't
right.
I don't wanna know.
And wait a minute, what about Weekend? Why you turn around and come back and sing the same song? Them Negroes got billions of streams.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
My favorite is I don't wanna know.
Yeah.
That's the one beat. He did it. It stayed up there forever and ever. You heard it in
Yep,
hospitals,
he was on Bad Boy
old folks'
He
homes,
was on Bad
everywhere.
Boy Records, one of the
Yeah.
producers.
Weekend, right. Well, he got out too, just a tenth.
He said just in time.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Because when his publishing was taken, he didn't take too kindly of that.
Right,
He walked away.
right.
Yeah.
He was hurt. He was hurt. He was one of the hurt ones.
Yeah.
See,
But
we gotta
he
be
was smart. He's smart
continued.
like me. He don't talk.
Yes,
But God's gonna take care of him.
he vindicates every time.
Amen. Well, Miss Vickie, thank you so much for
This
giving
has
us
been
this
a pleasure.
interview. It's been a pleasure. We are your family here in the city of San Diego. Anything that you drop, anything that you need to put out, we want you to let us know, and we're going to support you all the way to the nth degree. And we're going to do the work that we promised you that we're going to do, and you're going to see that
Yes,
we
Lord.
the real.
Do you know what I would do? I would take your radio station along with, because you know me, I can market.
Yes, you
I ain't
can.
marketing all that now because I ain't got nothing new. They already know they marketing me. I don't have to market myself.
Right.
However, I got last time I looked at 800 and some 70,000 like followers on Instagram. 800 and so what do you people want?
We
I think
want
it's what I
we
put
want to
up there.
love
I
on
make them
you.
laugh.
We want to support you.
I do. And every time they come, I just start to I tell them, listen, all of the comments, I love every last one of y'all. I'll be on Instagram all day long. So, y'all seen the last one with my mom?
Which one? I won't complain one.
Yeah.
Oh yes, she told the church up.
Well, Teeth just took off and they didn't come back.
Right.
And right now, they say on the Instagram you at 840,000
Followers.
And but you only made 825 posts. So to have that many followers with that
Yes.
small amount
Correct,
of posts,
correct.
meaning that you somebody.
And also means that people go back. You know, you can only like it once. People scroll my. That's the only thing I can come on. They go back and read my Instagram all the way down to the bottom. When I first started, I've got thousands of thousands. I'm like, so these people here just reading this like a newspaper. They just go down and read every post, and so they ain't missing nothing because I do comedy on there too.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I love it where they say singer, manager, 7 Grammys, 14 Stellas, 1 NAACP, a Dove, and the Obama Gospel Gold Medallion. I said, what? I said, and I know there's much more that's just not on here, but here's the thing, y'all, and I have to say this.
Say it.
This is how real she is. Not only does she give you her email, but she also give you her phone number.
She do, and I remember one time I called her. She was at a hotel and the alarm went off at the hotel. She said, "Baby, the alarm's going off at this hotel. I'll get back to you."
Yes, yes, yes. So, uh, this is this is the real deal.
Yes.
And we want to thank God for
Yes.
you. We want you to stop putting up happy belated Valentine's Day to your granddaughter.
Okay.
All the cuteness. I mean, is anybody in your family not beautiful?
Isn't she gorgeous?
Yeah, I'm like saying I'm just through. I'm through with this. But we're gonna get to work. We want to say thank you for your time.
Yes.
And you said that there's so many songs that you gotta sing and everything else. But can we do the song end it off? Can we either do "Shake Yourself Loose" or "Already Been to the Water"? Which one should we
Let
close
me
out
tell you
with?
something about Already Been to the Water.
Say again.
I did not know who wrote Already Been to the Water.
Uh-huh.
I just knew I was gonna pump that sucker up.
Okay.
And
When I
yes, she did.
registered it, I registered as artist unknown. You know,
Mm-hmm.
people steal.
Yeah.
I'm not a thief.
Right.
I'm a saint.
Yeah.
So I put under there artist unknown.
So we can do
So
that.
whenever the artist came forth and proved that they know it, they go and they get their bag.
Exactly.
So I did it, did everything to it. I put different stuff. Whoever wrote it didn't put all that stuff out.
That's right.
I put in there
That's right.
all the marches, and I moved on out
Right.
into the mighty water. It came and moving up
Mm-hmm.
around my big feet, and I stepped a little bit further. All that, all that. I put all that in there.
Yeah.
But guess what? I still didn't put down I was the owner.
Yes.
I'm not going to court over no song.
Mm-hmm.
I makes my money on stage.
Come on.
Amen.
Y'all get y'all money once every 4 week month, every 3 months.
Uh-huh.
However, guess who somebody called this person called me forever. And so by being number one forever, the person called me and said, hi, this is so and so. I said, yes, how you doing? Uh, I just need you to know you owe me quite a bit of money. I said, for what? Who are you? They said, well, you recorded my song, Already Been to the Water. I said, so why would I owe you money? Well, because you do. You didn't give me the sir. Go get somebody who know what they're talking about that ain't blind, and go up there and look on the internet and go tell people send you your check. I ain't made a dime of Already Been to the Water.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I helped you.
Right.
So Already Been to the Water came out so awesome. That was the same time Shake Yourself Loose. No, Shake Yourself Loose in the Presence of the Lord was here was battling.
Right.
And with a Byron Cage, and he won. Man, Byron Cage is funny, and he won. But I won 5 sellers that year. Okay, let's do Already Been to the Water.
Okay. Now I got this last question because I don't know what this is. They said, can you get her to say, "Do you hear me? What I
Do you
say"?
hear me what I say?
Oh no, Cardi B's office. Okay, I got a story on everything. You know, Diane McCoy had told Cardi B, she said, I love whoever this woman is. I love when she said, do you hear me what I said?
Right.
And she said, she be going through the office coming in there and telling me, hey, y'all, do y'all hear me what I said? And so they did a track. I don't know whatever happened to it, whatever happened to it. Do you hear me what I said? It's me. That's just something I did.
Right.
But yeah, I said, I know you're supposed to be mother, father, and sister and brother. The reason I did that because Donnie McClurkin was going around town, going around this country trying to tear my song up. Tell me, you need a mother to be born. Boy, bye. Anyway, so you just got to have something to say.
Right.
If you don't want to, just don't, what you know, I know you need a mother to be born. I'm talking about spiritual things.
Right.
Because when it comes to the spiritual thing, ain't nobody do you well I like Jesus.
Come on.
Ain't nobody hold. Do you hear me what I say?
Right.
All right, y'all. You know, we just gonna have to
Right.
just probably just bring you to San Diego
Right.
and just sit and be like, you don't have to say. We're gonna just pay just to talk with you,
Right.
Because boy, your stories. Now have they done a documentary or a movie on her?
I don't think she's had a documentary yet. Behind the music or what's the other one, the gospel one?
Unsung?
Unsung.
Yeah.
She
I am a documentary. Every time I get on that stage, I'm telling something.
There she is.
Oh,
But she's an official one.
we need a biopic. We need to get
Who
yeah.
gonna play me?
Yeah, say it again.
Who gonna play me?
We got to think about it.
Well, see, you look so young. We could have you play yourself all the way
I was
through.
gonna say I can play my own self.
That's right. See, look at it. She said, "Look, I'm gonna take that
Yeah,
bag
she from
too."
Detroit. Aretha, she got that. She got that Aretha Franklin spirit. I can play myself.
Yes, yes. All right,
That's my
y'all.
best friend.
Yes.
We
Okay,
go.
what did they want me to sing?
Say again.
I thought you asked me to sing something.
They want you to
else.
say, "Do you hear what I say?"
She did that.
Right. That's
No,
what they wanted.
I said that we want to just get you in. I believe in doing documentaries and chronicalizing our legends because you have so much. When we were younger, they always say, "Sit at the feet of your elders, and you'll learn so much, and you grow." And I just think that it's just so important that you, as being the icon and the businesswoman that you are, for our younger artists to really be able to sit at your feet and literally hear of your ups, your downs, your strategies. You just said you did all this and you didn't bring one lawyer in. That's why I said you had to have your own theme music.
Oh, I ain't never had a lawyer.
Yeah,
And how to be saved and
yeah,
still be good.
yeah. And I just want to,
Please do that.
yeah.
If you're gonna sing gospel, live gospel. Shut up, Earl. Shut up, Earl.
All right,
Oh my God.
we're gonna have to shut it down and everything. This is the incomparable Miss Vickie Winans. We're gonna end this whole interview off with "Already Been to the Water" right here on God Radio 1.
.com.
I feel like crazy.
Tell her to read this now.
I've already been to the water.
Thank you, Denise.